Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? What's up, everyone? Good night again, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. All right, another update for you guys. This is stock people, don't even really pay too much attention to. All right. And we're gonna take a look at Home Depot. All right. This is a stock that I always recommend, whether I'm trading it or not. It's just a company everybody goes and get their home supplies from. So unless people plan on stop, having homes to live in, I think Home Depot has been a good company to trade, which is what I've been recommending. I've been saying that for the last 2 years. This is a company you don't even trade. I mean, you could trade it, but this is a company, even if you're trading, you need to own some shares, like own some shares of that company. Period. All right, so let's take a look at Home Depot 3-year chart. As you can see, this is a stock that's coming from $74 when I started talking about it back here. All right, this is from $74, and the stock been on a tremendous move to the upside, respecting the 50-day moving average here each time. Okay, so when you look at this stock right here, you see this is a big stock right here that's just been on a tear. So I'm gonna draw a retracement. And another thing, people who argue about retracements and extensions. Listen, if you pull it to the downside, you have retracement. You pull it to the upside, you have extensions. That's simple. So stop complicating and confusing yourselves, all right? But for everybody else here, we go, all right? So I'm going to put it down here at the low, which is about 74.61 was the low on a weekly. Okay. I'm not going to get it exactly, but 74.62 is close enough, all right? So 74.62 is a retracement, all right? As you can see, I didn't even, I'm not even looking at what the stock did already, all right? I'm putting the retracement on the first up move from here, from the low. This was the first top right here from the low. All right, so this is what we're retracing to see where is it going to go. And this is why they always tell you have to know where you're coming from sometimes to know where you're going. But you see where the stock was. So now let's follow it. So it popped up here and went the whole 100%. All right, so the next numbers up was this 145 price target. It took some times to hit it, but it kept on coming close, 134, and it kept on finding. Let me draw a trend line here, because sometimes it gets interesting when you do this. All right, to be exact, right here. All right, people. So as you can see, ever since it went over this 100% fib retracement, I don't really use the fib when I do my videos, but sometimes I need to use them on a chart where you can see how the fibs are how accurate the fibs are. So you can see right here from the 100, price went sideways. You expect that because it had a big move from 74. Then it touched the 20-day moving average and it respected the 20-day and then kept it moving up, kept on moving up. So from here, from this high that it made right here, okay, which was 116, pulled back 111, 111, and then you see right here again, it penetrated down here, then buyers came in. People who missed out on this move, when price came back down to these levels, $92, $90, people jumped on this and bought the stock back up. So this bottom intel right here told you this was going to have a continuation. All right, and you could have waited for another week to see how price was going to do it in the following week. Price started to change to the upside, closing higher, making higher highs, and this is when you would have took this trade. But again, it's a company you should be owning, not just trading. So this was the top from this move. From the time it started moving here, this was the top. So that's why I put a nice little support line right here. Okay, you can see right here, this is where price is going to come retest. So just remember, none of these things happen yet going on my right side. So we're going from left to right. So as you can see right here, price touched this resistant line, came back below it, got smacked down, then came back to test it again, got smacked down, then again right here. All right, you had price going below both the 50-day and the 20-day moving average. This was a indecision point right here because you don't know if price is going to turn around or was price going to come all the way back down to this 200-day moving average. Okay, which it hasn't yet. As you can see in the past couple of years, it don't even look for the 200-day moving average. They just keep testing the 50. All right, so from here you have where it actually broke the resistance line right here. All right, this is earlier this year. All right, on January 23rd, actually, you had the first closing above the resistance point right here. So right here, the next week, here on the 30th, you should have been in this trade at around the 130, 135 level where it was playing at. So from that point on, a couple of weeks ago, which is about a month and 2 weeks, you see the stock has been on a tremendous uptrend from here, from the bottom here. It's been on a nice, tremendous uptrend here. All right, so you have 145.09 is the extended from my fib retracement from back here, from the zero line of 74 to the first run of 118. Okay, you have another run up, another leg up from the 118. So the next leg up here is the 145. And then the stock ran, it took a little while to do it, but it went from this 118 all the way to the 145. If you follow the fib, and you just don't worry about timing, but just follow the fib. Let the stock do what it's supposed to do. See, 118, you were over here at 145. And again, you broke the trend, the resistance point right here that it's been stuck on for the last year. Okay, this is a telltale sign you're gonna make higher highs once that happened. So now you're testing the higher highs. You are in the higher high. The high was 148.26. And we close at 146.85, all right, on Friday. So look for the stock to continue going sideways, or even if it pull back, it's gonna pull back into here, all right. It might come back down, another $10 to the 138, but this is where it's gonna find support at before making another move, all right. You see down here MACD's crossed over, and there's room for MACD to make its run back up at least another 7-8%, okay. 9% to be exact, but 7-8% is where you're looking for MACD to go. The stock has plenty of momentum right now. Money's in the stock, so look for the stock, for this to make another leg high, all right, or come back here, go sideways in place. So I would wait for the support, which has now become resistance because price is above. This is the high. I expect it to come back down. All right, if it doesn't hold the 145, to come back into these areas in here between the 145 and the 135 area. So look for the break of price either here, or for price to start finding a home on the 145.09 or closing above that. All right, so this is what I think is gonna happen with Home Depot. Okay, so I'll keep you guys posted on Home Depot another couple of weeks on Home Depot to see how Home Depot did. And for the rest of you guys, as always, you can always send me a question at the number 3, the letter D, consult me at Gmail. So anybody else and everybody else who has questions and who has ideas, you want to pitch by me, please feel free to send me an email at the number 3, the letter D, consult me at Gmail. Peace.